StarShaped Table. Well, we're done with the Ghostly Galaxy for now, and we don't have enough for the Boss Galaxy, so let's just go ahead and bite the bullet bill. We're going on to the final minigame of Super Mario Galaxy. Well, the first instance of the final minigame. It's a flight simulator, and as you can see, I've done quite poorly already.
See, we got some skull signs. Very welcoming.
Who actually pilots the Starsroom? It's not the captain, because he's too busy dancing. So it's the navigator?
I guess the glasses toad? He looks pretty smart.
Yeah, he's the navigatoad. I'm gonna try and commandeer her ship very poorly.
Why exactly would they land on such a planet? I mean, look at those signs.
Well, they've never landed before, if you think about it. This is why they always just float and have a launch star next to them. I should punish him for his poor navigation skills with some
by knocking him into the poisonous swamp.
Well, I gotta test it. They say it's poisonous, and the signs look dangerous, but...
It's only the signs themselves that are dangerous.
My depth of field is also off. Well, maybe the green toad. He's got a pickaxe. It can't be good for much.
Why is he not digging that thing out?
Well, it was his fault for digging the trench in the first place. Oh, okay, I guess they are invincible. And since I didn't knock myself over, it's time to move on.
I'm surprised that bush didn't have any star bits in it.
I'm surprised they actually have an animation for a scared toad, but they didn't use it in the haunted level. Look at him jiggle! Like a 2-frame GIF.
Toad anatomy.
Yeah, it looks fine. The bubble bone's connected to the mushroom. You're gonna break my ear bone. Yeah, because Mario Galaxy wasn't kid-centric enough. There's a bubble-blowing minigame. So everybody take out your magic wand and dip it into the solution, and no, we point the thing at the screen, which is dangerous enough as is, because this is the one minigame where you point it at the screen and it can collect star bits. You press the A.
The thing at the screen.
Yeah.
I can see why they decided to use symbols. What are you supposed to call this? Really?
It's my star
Can't come
blower,
up with a name for it.
which isn't a very And the entire draw of this minigame is you blow the bubble around. If you run into a wall, it doesn't pop somehow. It's a safety bubble. I'm guessing it's made of vulcanized rubber. And if you hit the green spiky things, you blow up and die. It's really more difficult than it sounds. If you're impatient like I am.
Yeah, it's really, this is just a matter of patience.
And the fan,
which makes it really not fun.
Yeah, you know what's ultimate fun? Waiting. While you're in a platforming game, it's 90% timing.
But getting to point A to point B with care is kind of...
Yeah. I want invincibility.
Just slowly pushing.
And the only way to break out of your bubble is to run into a star launcher, and then quickly hide your star cursor before you run into star bits. Very quickly. Okay, how does the board move from place to place?
They're connected. Underground.
That's not possible. There's poison swamp in the way, unless they go really deep.
Well, the entire planet was some kind of purple mass. I think there's some sort of ground. Maybe.
Yeah, ground pound at least. So it's the two-headed giant serpent billboard.
Fillboard.
Fillboard. And the signs with the skull and crossbones, those are the kill boards. This giant log is also a clock, or is built around a clock. It has a ticking. I'm not sure why.
If you are around for too long, it explodes and there's splinters everywhere.
If you wait 64 days, and then you get to play as Luigi.
Then Monty Mole will pop up and give you Master Balls.
I think if maybe it stopped at some point, and there was danger if you didn't time it right, then maybe it makes sense, but no. All of this rotating things in this to the same ticking sound effect. Actually, different ticking sound effects would make it even weirder.
Yeah, well, they have different motors.
Yeah.
Types.
RPMs. Now, it may be Philboard or not. The jury is out. It's a lying sign. The east path is not for experts only. Also, when you ground pound out of a bubble, it doesn't actually count as a ground pound. It can't break anything.
Well, to the board's credit, east and south are completely relative. You don't know which way's north.
Well, yeah, he might have been positioned initially in a different direction. But the east path only has a few coins, and it leads right out to the south path.
You mean the right path and the down path?
Sure. And the south path is the one with all the dangerous objects. The only way you can die on the east path is if you get squished, because you didn't make it there fast enough. Not worth it, you know, because if you lose your life, then you gotta get the life again, and you gotta play more of the minigame, so... Then again, when have I not opted to waste my life? Wait a minute.
But now you missed a coin.
Why 1/100th of a life? Or 1/50th, actually. Speaking of...
I bet you that one coin is gonna come back to bite you in the butt.
Yeah, we'll see. There's actually, instead of going straight for the star, there is a super expert path. Maybe this is the one they were talking about, south. Well, this is... no. Completely wrong star. If you avoid collecting the star on your way back, you can actually bubble and rocket your way over here before you get squished, and there's a lot more coins and nothing else. Every collectible in Mario Galaxy. Wait a minute, I'm actually pretty close to 100 coins. I wonder if I'll actually get
to get
a
the
reward for having...
shine.
Yeah. I will get my 100th coin. Well, the galaxy...
You can see his glove. That poison isn't very deep.
The galaxy may never know what happens when you get 100 coins.
One life left.
Well, actually, at this point, I realized you start off like 4 feet away from the actual star, so why bother going around with all that mess when you can just abuse some odd collision on these rocks and just jump right over everything?
They forgot the invisible walls.
Actually, they put one in, but it's only for half of the mountain that you don't want to go towards.
Huh.
Maybe it had to do with the camera angles or rocketing in... I don't know. But there's a star on that star table. So that settles it. Rosalinas Jewish.
What?
We don't actually have enough stars yet to access the other...
Question mark galaxy?
Yeah, the other minor galaxy in this dome. So instead we have to go straight to the boss fight. It's a giant Bowser's head again.
None of these airships are sinking.
You don't know. They all could be falling very quickly, along with the black holes, which aren't sucking them in. Also, all the other ones downwards we can't first-person view to look at. Those have no collision. You'll die if you try to get to them. Every collectible.
Nice jump.
I did land in the cannon, so I'm going to chalk that up as a good effort. Now, everybody remembers you can zoom in and zoom out with the cannon by placing your Wiimote forward or back, then holding B and pushing it the opposite. And if you do, there's actually a very well-hidden secret over here. It's the classic little old planet of Goombas. It's a very rewarding experience. I'm sure you'll all love it. If you bounce on every Goomba in one consecutive series of bounces, it will give you a 1-up. If you do that without a consecutive jump, you'll get a 1-up. And the world is a spring ball, I'm guessing, so they don't let you long jump around it forever.
I noticed that actually when you do consecutively jump on Goombas and the coins pop up, the coin sound effect is different.
Yeah, and your jump does follow a 1, 2, 3 is higher format, just like the triple jumping. That's actually one of the most dangerous airships I've been on yet, considering I've fought at least one boss on an airship. That's kind of disappointing. Now here we could fire quickly to the pole, but you see there is a bullet bill directly in our way, and those silly bullet bills, they actually run into each other above the cannon, or the cannon is an invulnerable shield. I guess a good offense is the best defense after all. And we don't even have to aim for the pole, because anytime Mario gets shot over a platform, he curves inward onto it.
Sounds like a good deal.
That's a very long wiggler in the background. Oh!
Wait.
Commander Toad, how'd you get here? I guess they made repairs to the ship.
He's so actually disappointed.
Oh, traffic wiggler collision. If you do that a third time, you actually get a 1-up, and here's a question mark block that either gives you star bits instantly, or I was too afraid to actually open up myself. There's a Mandybug also, for some reason.
Well,
apparently,
it's here after the eviction.
Yeah, we ran them out of the Honey Hive Galaxy, and they're making new land on a bridge. Oh, poor Mandybug.
Time to walk the plank.
Yeah. Time to sit the plank. This is actually one of the... I have the biggest trouble with this section for some reason. You get hit by something and you're most likely to get knocked off of the skateboard rocket between airships. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Let's see, an airship, a giant airship with a launch star. Oh no!
Where is that alarm coming from?
Oh, that's the Bowser Jr. klaxon.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Hey, son, why don't you take the Grand Star and go confront Mario? You'll never see that coming. This is the Bowser Jr. fight you've all been waiting for. He's finally grown some independence and is going to fight us himself with the vehicle with his dad's face on the front by throwing cannonballs from the lower decks, which he's not throwing.
Dancing around saying, I'm on.
It's a shit.
Look at him!
He's doing the same dance he did when he was taunting us in the cutscene, and it's not being any more effective here. Every time...
It's a really small ship. Look at how big he is compared to that ship.
Compensating much, Bowser Jr.? Maybe he's really far away, you don't know. And when we throw the shells in that direction, they get a lot bigger as they fly. You don't know.
And he's on a platform that's actually really, really close to us. It's actually extending towards us.
With a railing in front of it. You don't know.
Now I know.
You don't know? I'm no expert, but if your airship has 2 smoke vents on the top, and also your mast, what's that? Oh no, it's happening again. I don't know what the word for that is.
What word?
The thing on the front of your ship. It's not a headstone.
I forget what it's called too.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, your crow's nest flew away. Just in time.
Why don't you, take a bow?
Figurehead. That's what it is.
I don't think it's called a figurehead, is it?
I've heard it called that. Well, I'm in no shape to be collecting Grand Star, you know. I need to build up my strength with the old Goomba in a box.
Why don't you go, head over to, Starboard Bow and, because it's a star.
Take a bow. Oh, that's just grand.
So, that makes 27?
27 stars. Grand stars only count as 1, still. And we have the green beacon.
Indigo.
That's clear. That's cyan, aqua.
That's...
Indigo
I
is
think it's
like...
going through the colors of the rainbow. There's 7 star beacon light thingies.
And we started... Well, let's see. We're on our 4th one, so... Red to orange,
Start off at
orange to
red.
yellow, yellow to green, green to blue. Yeah, that's 4.
Indigo.
Yeah.
Green to indigo, then blue and violet.
No,
for last.
indigo is like... Indigo is the second to last one. It's like purple, like lavender.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I
thought indigo was before blue.
No.
Are you sure?
Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yo, you're right, Roy G. Biv. Damn.
Roy G. Biv saves the day yet again.
It doesn't help that I have no idea what indigo is.
It's like some ancient prophecy. You'll learn about it later. Well, I have a special one in the center of the galaxy. Wait, no, that wasn't timed right. I have a special one in the center of the galaxy.
Up here, Mario.
Rosalina. He can't help that he's not at eye level. He's at thigh level. You know, we ought to just hitch a ride in the mail sack on this toad. Get us to the center of the universe too sweet. I mean, he's got room for 5 1-ups. Those things are huge. So, I'm guessing in the Mario universe, instead of actually eating food, you give one another 1-ups, you eat that and die of starvation, but you come back. It's a very time-consuming process, but it works. At least when you're in captivity.
Ooh. Oh!
You rescheduled the book club and I didn't get my memo? What?
Begins.
How could you?
Well, at least we made it in time.
Yeah. Just happened to wander into... Chapter 2. The Untitled Chapter. Some of the asteroids were shaped like a mushroom, with a little girl inside.
If only there was jelly in my belly.
Gotta jam some jelly in your belly. If only I had something to drink.
There's milk.
This apricot flavored tea is a great foot wash, but I don't know. I forgot to bring water. You're going to die of dehydration.
Starbits taste exactly like water. There's no point in grabbing them.
Oh god, that'd be awful.
They're crunchy, crunchy water. They're not even cold. It's like ice, but it's
like
not
room
cold.
temperature ice. Oh god. They have a very morbid sense of humor.
You're gonna die!
It's okay, I brought enough starbits for one of us to last eternity.
Hey, it looks a lot more like they're pouring those starbits out. There's probably a giant cereal bowl just off screen.
With Captain Crunch standing by it.
Oh, they taste like honey.
That's also not a pleasant thing to drink solely. Oh god.
Oh,
Well, I guess
it's so thick.
I guess it's different for children. I guess they like sweets more. They're really drawing out that story. The entire plot development in that chapter was, okay, we've solved the plot hole of how she's not dead yet. From one thing.
I think they could have ended that with a cliffhanger. But I forgot to bring water. Dun dun dun!
I think this is how you should unlock the shades in Mario Galaxy. You just stand next to the red toad long enough and they'll just spawn on you.
And you also get a little cane.
Don't sleep like that, you're gonna get a sore arm. No, he's dead.
Oh, that's why he's doing it.
I didn't vote for him. So Mario should collect Power Stars to give to Rosalina so she can become King of the Universe. Right?
I don't see how that's better.
In order to visit those hidden galaxies, I think we need to get a light cutting box. It's like staring into an eclipse. You can't do it correctly. And with that, we actually have cleared out every single galaxy in the kitchen. So it's on next to the bedroom.
What about the minigame?
It's purple. Yeah, the bedroom is purple. It's very nice and swanky. Thank you.